Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you all the tea, all the specs, the whole rundown for all of my Amazon favorites. So this is going to be an all-inclusive Amazon favorites video. We're going to be talking about things for your kitchen, things for your closet, things for yourself, things for your kids, things for your pets, all types of random things. And a lot of these things, I ordered them like years ago and I either still use them or I still continue to reorder them. So this is like my favorites, everything, all inclusive. And I will be linking everything down below in the description box for you guys. You can easily just click and shop the products. And I feel like a lot of these things are actually like very helpful and very just like nifty little things. I'm gonna start in the kitchen. I'm just gonna power through this because it's a lot of products, but starting in the kitchen, the first product that I have to talk about is the actual syrup here. This is the Tarani Syrup and it comes in a bunch of different flavors. I believe Starbucks used to use these syrups or something very similar. I think now they have like their own, I don't know, but it's very similar at least to like what they use at Starbucks. And it comes in a bunch of different flavors. The flavors that I prefer are French vanilla, as well as I think vanilla bean, caramel, and I think salted caramel. They have a lot of good flavors. They have hazelnut. They even have like fruity flavors if you want to use it for teas or other like fruity drinks, but I use it mostly for coffee. So instead of putting like a spoonful of sugar in my coffee, I just put like a pump of this. So good. You could customize it to how sweet you want it, what flavor you want. It's like DIY Starbucks at home. The actual syrup itself, I buy the French vanilla because this is the one that I use pretty much every day. I buy it in a pack of 4, basically in bulk on Amazon. Because sometimes it's hard to find it in stores like H-E-B, Walmart, regular grocery stores. Sometimes they carry it, sometimes they don't. They only have certain flavors. So it's just easier to order it in bulk on Amazon because I use it every morning. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is the pump that goes with it because the bottle itself comes with a regular twist off bottle. You could be basic and just keep the normal cap and just pour it in, but get the pump. It makes it so much easier because then you can like measure it out. Like if you want 1 pump, 2 pumps, like how you normally order it at Starbucks, you can kind of like decide how much you want. It just makes it more professional. It makes it more aesthetic. Also, at one point I had like made a little cover up label for it, like a black label. They also have black pumps. So if you literally want to like customize it so it looks cute sitting out on your counter, you can do that as well. I have the gold pumps now because I just leave the labels on now because I'm lazy. But yes, the syrup itself, so good. You need it. You need a few flavors in your life if you drink coffee or any type of drinks like that. And the pump, you need the pump. And then also in the coffee category, we have the first little milk frother that I purchased. I purchased this when the DeLonga coffee first went viral on TikTok, that super thick whipped coffee that was going viral like last year. People were using like little whisks to make it. So I bought this to try to make it. Didn't work that well for that, but it's a milk frother, so it works well for frothing milk or frothing your coffee creamer. I personally use plant-based milks or plant-based creamers, depending on which one you use. Some of them like to froth up, some of them refuse to froth up. I find that oat milk works really well. So I would take my oat milk creamer, I would take this little guy, which is battery operated, has a little button on top, and it's a little automatic whisk to just help you whisk up the milk, and it makes it super foamy, frothy, thick, creamy, just delicious. It really takes it to another level, and I became obsessed. I had never frothed my milk before buying this, wasn't hip to it. Once I tried this, I was like, I will never not froth my creamer because it just takes your coffee to the next level. Like if you haven't tried it, you need to try it, and this is a really good way to just do that real quick. You can use it for a bunch of different things as well. Anything you need to whisk up really quick. This is a nice little handheld thing. It came with this little stand. It's cute, small, keep it on your countertop like this. But then I leveled up because I was like, this is cute and all, but I feel like there has to be a better way. So I got this milk frother, which has more features. First of all, it's hands-free. So what you do is you pour your milk inside of here. There's a whisk inside and it does all the work for you, but it also has multiple different settings. So you can actually warm up the milk with this. You can do different levels of frothiness. It's like this times 5. So like I said, it has a few different settings. I've got it down to a science now of exactly how I like to do it. First thing I do, turn the Keurig on, which I believe y'all can get this gold Keurig on Amazon too. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. Very aesthetically pleasing. Get that turned on, go ahead and put my little K-cup in there. I'll go ahead and put my mug down and get the coffee brewing. So while the coffee is brewing, I can do the milk frother. And so I'll just put a little bit of syrup in here. I like to put the syrup in the milk frother because I think like the stickiness, I feel like it helps it froth up even more. So instead of putting it into the coffee, I put it in here. I don't know if it really does anything, but that's just how I do it. And then I just put a little bit of cream, just barely enough to reach the little whisk. Put the top on so it doesn't splash. And then it has different settings. So I go to the cold setting first, which just whisks it first. It doesn't heat it up. So that's going while the coffee is going, and then I can walk away and do whatever I need to do. So then it beeps and that's done. So this is what it looks like after one like session. It's pretty good, actually. It gets pretty thick. But then I like to put it one more time on the warm setting. So we press it once and it goes like that. So this is actually gonna heat it up through this bottom part and whisk it again. And then I feel like that's what really gets like the dense foam and it gets it to the texture that I like. So that's how I do it. Once on cold, once on warm. So then after that, it gets really, like if you can see that, it gets really thick and foamy, so airy, beautiful, perfect, fantastic, delicious, and it's the perfect amount. I've got it down to a science of exact measurements that fit in the mug. I love it. It really takes your coffee to the next level. If you're really into milk frothing and you do it every day, you should just go ahead and get this one. If you're just trying out the froth for the first time, you're not quite sure if you're a froth girl yet, get this one. Test it out, see how you like it. Once you become addicted like I did, get this one because this is easier, it's faster, it does more, you can customize it more, and it actually works really well. Like I said, you do kind of have to experiment with different types of milk, but I find that this works really well. So highly recommend this guy, highly recommend. I use this every single morning now. The next thing for my kitchen that I cannot live without, that I pretty much use every day, is my air fryer. I know you guys have probably been hearing so much about air fryers lately, and if you are one of the few who does not own an air fryer, thinks that you don't need one, thinks that, you know, you have a microwave, you have a stove, you have an oven, why do you need an air fryer? You need an air fryer. It's different. It really is different from a microwave or a regular oven. It cooks things differently. It cooks things faster. It gives things a different texture. It truly lives up to the hype, and I use mine so often, especially if you're like a single person or it's only like 2 of you. It's really good for making like small portions of things instead of like using your whole, if you watch my vlogs, you know I use my air fryer all the time, and I'm constantly finding new air fryer recipes on TikTok and stuff like that. You need an air fryer, okay? I'm very pro air fryer. I know some people think it's really stupid and unnecessary, but I'm very pro air fryer. And if you trust me, you will get an air fryer. It will change your life. So I got mine on Amazon. I will link it down below. Next up is a smaller item for your kitchen, this little avocado tool. I discovered this because I did a video where I was just testing out silly little Amazon products that went viral on TikTok. And so I got this just almost as like a joke, but no, it's not a joke. Okay, it really comes in handy if you eat a lot of avocados. Yes, you can open an avocado and cut an avocado with a knife. You don't really need this, but this really does come in handy, especially this part of it, because this is the part where you scoop it out and it slices it for you. Like, this is a major key. It really saves on time, so much easier. And then the fact that the little knife and the little pit getter outer is right there, so it's just like boom, 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 boom. Come on now, convenience, efficiency, science, math, history, social studies, all in one. You need one. Then another thing that I got off of Amazon are my glass straws. You know, save the turtles. We don't like to use plastic straws anymore, but I really don't like straws where I cannot see through them because I do not trust that they're getting clean. I had a horrible experience in my childhood. Even before the whole reusable straw thing was like a big thing, we had reusable straws at my house when I was a kid, and I had a horrible experience of drinking something through a reusable straw that was not clean. And the dirt and debris went into my mouth, and it traumatized me to this day. So I don't trust those reusable, like the metal ones or the opaque plastic ones or the bamboo ones where you can't see the inside. I don't trust it. I prefer the glass ones because they're clear, so you can see for yourself if it's clean. Also, they're just like really nice. They make me feel bougie. They make me feel like they're more aesthetic. I just really like them. And the ones that I have some that are bent, more like a bendy straw. I have the straight ones, really good. Highly recommend. And the last product that I got off of Amazon in the kitchen category is my popcorn bowl. I love making homemade popcorn. The little microwave popcorn that comes in the little paper pack that you just take it out the wrapper and throw it in the microwave, that's cool and all, but it don't hit the same as homemade popcorn where you get the individual popcorn kernels, pour them into some sort of heating element, add your own oils, your own butter, your own spices, put together your own spice blend. Do you like it sweet, salty, sweet and salty? Do you like it spicy? Do you want to add extra stuff to it? It even has like a different texture and it just tastes better to me. I got this from my mom. She always makes her popcorn like from scratch. You can do it on the stove, but with this popcorn bowl, it makes it easy to do it in the microwave because it's just a certain shape and a certain ventilation that just helps you to cook the popcorn in the microwave, but you can still do it from scratch. So highly recommend this popcorn bowl. All right, so that was pretty much all the stuff for the kitchen. I feel like there's more things that I'm not even remembering. I might go ahead and link extra things in the description box as I think of it. So definitely check the description box, like I said, for like the full list. But that's pretty much it for the kitchen stuff for now. Now moving on to like the clothing related stuff. First recent thing is this leggings set that I recently ordered. Shout out to Julia Havens. She's a YouTuber and I saw this in one of her Amazon hauls and I immediately ordered it because it looked so cute on her and it just fit her really well. And when I got mine, I'm not gonna lie, when I first looked at it, I was like, this does not look like it's gonna fit. It looks super tiny, but it's just because it's super stretchy and it's super like sucks you in. Like the waistband on the leggings and just the overall fit of the leggings is really nice, especially if you want tummy control or anything like that. These are just like surprisingly high quality, well-fitting leggings, and they came with a matching sports bra, which is also a plus, and it came in cute colors as well, because I don't really like hot pink or bright teal or bright yellow. Like sometimes I just want like a cute little neutral color, so I liked the colors that this one came in, so I would highly recommend this legging set. Then something for Ziya in the clothing category are these little rain boots, which are clearly dirty because she wears them pretty much every day. She goes to a very outdoor friendly preschool, so they are outside most of the time. They're playing in mud, the sandbox, everything like that. So I have found that rain boots are actually the best shoes for her to wear to school, even if it's not a rainy day. She had a pair of rain boots that I think I got from like Walmart or something like that. They didn't really hold up well. She grew out of them, so I found these on Amazon. Super cute, came in a bunch of different colors, very good quality. Like these are not gonna fall apart. They even have the little things to help put them on, and they have washable insoles, so you can take the little inside thing out and wash it, and it's just like, you know, a rubber, so you can easily wash the outside as well. So these I feel like are perfect for little kids, and like I said, they come in a bunch of different colors. Highly recommend. Like I said, not even just for a rainy day, but just as like a easy shoe that you can easily clean. And speaking of easy shoes, I also recently crossed over to the dark side and got some Crocs. I ordered these off of Amazon. These are the black fur lined Crocs. Mine are actually a little bit dirty because I've been wearing them literally every single day since I ordered them. I almost ordered them as a joke because I've always been like, Crocs, y'all really be wearing Crocs? Like, but look at them though, but like Crocs? Like I was never down with Crocs, but I just kept hearing people say how comfortable they were. And then I didn't even know they had ones that were fuzzy on the inside. So I was like, let me just order some, see what the hype is about. Tried them on, got hooked. I've literally been wearing these every single day. Slip them on to run errands, slip them on to go pick up Zach from school, slip them on. Honestly, no shame at this point. I wear them everywhere. And now I feel like I need them in a lot of different colors and patterns, and the little gibbets that you can put in the holes. You can get all that stuff on Amazon as well. So I will definitely be placing another Croc order. But yeah, if you've never tried Crocs, I'm just saying, don't knock it till you try it. I'm proof of that. Next up in the clothing category, I want to talk about two different types of hangers that I use in my closet. So the first one is the regular hanger that I use for pretty much all my stuff in my closet. What makes these special is that they are felt. So they have like the soft felt around them and they're super thin. So you can fit way more hangers in your closet. You can fit way more stuff in your closet with these because they're so thin. They barely take up any space compared to like those plastic hangers that are kind of like more fat, or like the big clunky wooden ones. These allow you to have more stuff in your closet, and the felt makes it to where stuff doesn't slip off. So you can put spaghetti strap stuff or silky stuff and it's not gonna fall off the hanger. You can put it on, take it back, do like this, and it's not gonna fall off. It actually sticks even more. Like, it just keeps it really secure. And I like how sleek these look. It makes your closet just look more organized instantly. If you have plastic or wire or whatever kind of hangers and they're all different colors and they're all mismatched, no matter how much you organize your clothes, your closet's still gonna look junky. I'm sorry. Your closet looks junky with all them mismatched hangers. But you get these sleek, black, it's gonna look like a showroom. So that's why I like these. I refuse to put my clothes on anything other than these specific hangers. And they're actually pretty affordable. You can get a pack of 50 of them on Amazon for like, I think $20 something. So yeah, they're not expensive and they're definitely worth the buy regardless. Highly recommend, if you're able to, go ahead and order you a few packs of these and switch out your entire closet. You're gonna feel like a brand new person. But then I also have these hangers specifically for pants. I used to use those hangers for pants. They work perfectly fine for pants as well. Honestly, I'm just being a little bit extra by having a separate type of hanger for pants. But these are just a little extra special for pants because they don't have the other side. So you can slip it on and off easily just from this side. These are also very sleek, slim, chic, and they're not felt, but they're rubberized. So it's kind of the same thing where it's kind of like almost like sticky, so nothing slips off. When it comes to like putting your pants on and off, it just makes it like a little bit easier to like go like that, fold them over. And it's like got a certain aerodynamic weight to it to where it perfectly, like, it doesn't lean. No matter what you put on it, it doesn't tip over, it stays upright. Also, when you put it in your closet, this is how you see it. So you just see the pants, you don't see the hanger. And when you want to get a pair of pants, you see it like this and you just take it, you could just take it off without even taking the hanger off. It just does something for my Virgo soul. Okay, y'all might think it's stupid, but if you're like me and you're serious about your organization, pants hangers, non-slip, slim, pants hangers. So also in the clothing category, I have to talk about my Amazon jewelry. That has been like my most popular thing that I've talked about, I feel like, from Amazon. I posted about it to my TikTok and to my Instagram, and you guys literally sold out some of the pieces after I linked it. But yes, I pretty much get almost all of my everyday jewelry off of Amazon. My little earrings to go in like my secondary piercings, little ear cuffs, these main earrings, gold chains, bracelets, anklets, rings, all type of stuff that just like are my everyday accessories, pretty much all from Amazon. But I always get gold plated jewelry so that it's not like super low quality to where it's going to tarnish, because a lot of times you can get affordable jewelry from a lot of different places, but it's gonna turn your skin green, it's gonna tarnish, it's not gonna hold up. You're gonna wear it once, forget about it, wear it in the shower once, and it's trash after that. So I have found specific sellers on Amazon that actually sell high quality gold plated jewelry, but it's still affordable. I found the good stuff. So I will link that down below as well. If you guys want to see like a full haul and like get up close views at each different jewelry piece, definitely check out my Instagram. I have a story highlight on my Instagram called favorites, and if you click through that, you'll see like really up close views at like each individual jewelry piece, plus just other favorite items from other brands and stores on there as well. I'm constantly posting to my Instagram story every time that I find something or buy something. I usually post it and link it on my Instagram story, so follow me on Instagram. Stay tuned, you know, refer back to the story highlight. Okay, moving on from like the closet stuff to the like bathroom self-care beauty stuff. First thing are these edge brushes, which I've talked about before. I use these on Ziya and I use these on myself. I actually got a pack of 5. They came in like different colors. Super affordable, definitely come in handy. They're super like dense. So you've got the brush side, but it's like a certain type of brush that's really gonna lay your edges. It's different different than your typical toothbrush, I feel. And then the cool thing is that on the other side, it has a little mini comb, and you'd be surprised how much this little comb actually comes in handy. Like, especially with me even doing like my little wave hairstyle, I use this. Like, sometimes you need a brush, but sometimes you need a comb. And sometimes even if you're like parting your hair, if you're doing like box braids or something, a little tiny comb like this comes in handy. So yeah, it's nice to have an actual tool for it rather than like, I know I see people use like a little piece of a broken comb or an old toothbrush or something like that. That's cool and that definitely works, but you can get an actual little tool for it on Amazon. Kind of in that same category, because I got a pack of 24, I have these little razors. So these are little eyebrow razors or just facial razors in general. You can use it for a lot of things. I've seen people use them to cut baby hairs in a wig or like cut layers in your hair. Obviously to shape your eyebrows, that's the #1 thing that I use them for. I avoid waxing my eyebrows because my skin is super sensitive. So I just like to use these to go around and shape my eyebrows. You can also do your upper lip. You can also do complete facial, what is it called? Not microblading, microplaning, I think, is when like you shave your whole face and get all the peach fuzz and dead skin off of your face. Please research how to properly do that before you attempt that though, but you can use these for that. And I like these because like I said, you can get them in a pack of like 24 for a few dollars. Cause for me, I only like to use them once. Now I know the eco-friendly people are gonna yell at me because it's like throwing away plastic and creating a lot of waste, but just for the aspect of the bacteria, I don't like to keep reusing them because it can cause you to break out. So I like that I can get a bunch of them on Amazon versus Target or CVS. They sell them, but they only come in like a pack of 3 and they're more expensive. So I normally just get a bunch of them off of Amazon and use them for everything. Now, speaking of hair removal, the next thing is my waxing machine. Waxing, what do you call this? Waxing pot? Wax warmer thingy. Mine is very used, don't look too close, but I got this on Amazon. It was affordable, well worth the money. It'll pay for itself very quickly. I believe it also came with the wax beads itself, but you can also buy the wax beads separately if there's a certain like scent or a certain type of wax that you prefer. You can also get this stuff on Amazon. And then even like the little wooden popsicle sticks. I feel like this all came in a kit where they gave you like a whole starter kit of everything, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I will link each individual product that you need. If you're not a waxing girl, do you. But if you're a waxing girl and you normally go get waxes and you feel like you can handle doing it yourself, I highly recommend having the little setup to where you can wax yourself at home. It's just so convenient and it's really not that scary. It's not that hard to do. It just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of bravery, maybe some numbing cream, maybe some Tylenol. But for me, I've gotten used to it, especially just for like the underarms or like small little quick touch-up areas. It's so nice to have this. And if you practice and you get good at it, you get to the point where you could completely wax your whole self, no problem. And like I said, have the freedom to do it in the privacy of your own home and do it whenever you want. So just saying, I know a lot of people are into like sugar waxing these days, and I've done that before too. But with sugar waxing, which if you don't know, is where you can just make your own little DIY wax at home and you don't need a waxing kit because it's just like sugar and water and lemon juice. That can be difficult to get the recipe and the cook time just right. A lot of you probably have tried it before and weren't able to get the recipe and the formula just right to make the sugar wax work. I find it difficult to get the hang of it. Sometimes I can't get it right. Like one day it works, next day it doesn't work. So I find it's just easier to use real wax sometimes, and I use my waxing thing a lot. The next thing is this continuous spray bottle, which has many uses. The first thing that I was using it for is to just fill it up with water and use it for hairstyling. Especially with natural hair, you always just need like some water on hand. Like when I'm doing Ziya's hair, doing my own hair. I like this because it's a continuous spray. So you pump it a couple times and then you let go and it just keeps spraying. It's more like almost like an aerosol can, like a hairspray. So instead of like having to be like and then your finger gets tired, this is just like a continuous mister and it gives you like a nice fine mist. I don't want to spray this one because this does not have water in it. It actually has fake tan in it. So I've now started to use these for fake tan to basically give myself at home spray tans because they have this tanning water. I'm using the one by Isle of Paradise, which you may be able to get the tanning water on Amazon as well. I'll look for it and link it down below. But basically it's a fake tan that comes in a liquid. So I put it in here, spray my whole body, switch hands, other side. You can even spray your back it's actually easier to like spray your back versus with, if you guys self tan, normally it's like a foam that you put on a mitt and you have to rub it in like lotion, but it's like I can't reach my back and it's harder. But with this, it's like you just spray it and it's actually easier to like reach all the spots so much faster, because it's literally like do, done. Literally takes one coat and it gives you nice even coverage. So for my girls out there who do fake tan, get yourself a continuous mister, get you a little refill of the tanning liquid, put the tanning liquid in here, spray yourself down before bed, DIY spray tan. But also, like I said, if you don't want to use it for spray tan, you can just use it for water or any type of detangler, anything for your hair, anything like that. And the last thing in the beauty category is actually something that you guys are seeing right behind me right here. It is these lipstick holders. I have a million of these all in these drawers. I have some right here, some over there, some down there. And these are the little organizers, acrylic organizers that I use to store my lipsticks, especially for when I want to have them like nicely lined up and on display like that. I use them for that, but it's also just nice to just have them anywhere that you keep your makeup, just to keep it organized, keep them standing upright. And yeah, it makes it really cute. Like if you just get one and you like put it on display in your bathroom or on your vanity, it just adds a little bit of pizzazz. So I ordered them off of Amazon. They're pretty affordable. They have different types, like different sizes if you just want like a little one. I use this one usually, which is 3 by 8. And yeah, these come in handy. Also, there's just a bunch of different things like this, like makeup organizers in general, that you can get off of Amazon if you have a makeup collection or you want to like have your stuff on display. So I'll link some of my favorite ones down below. So now moving on to the tech category. First things first, basically everything that I use to film my YouTube videos is from Amazon. My main tripod that I have my camera sitting on right now, even my camera itself, I think you can order on Amazon, maybe even the microphone, my ring light for sure, the ring light stand, my softbox stands, everything that I use in terms of like tripods and lighting and different little things like that, everything is from Amazon. So I can literally link my entire filming setup down below for you guys, as well as like little extra things like this little Manfrotto mini tripod, which I use for vlogging. You put your camera on here, you hold it like this, but when you want to like set your camera up, boom, bam, bop, you have a mini tripod. I like the fact that it has a little swivel at the top so you can tilt your camera up or down, and it's super, super sturdy. I have tried many of these little mini tripods. It's very tempting to go on Amazon and order the cheapest one, the little plasticky one that looks like, has like little balls on it, like almost looks beaded. Don't get that one. No, I've tried a bunch of these things. This is the most sturdy. This is the most user-friendly, high quality. I use it like all the time. It hasn't gone out on me. It can hold a really heavy camera too. This is the best one, the Manfrotto. So definitely if you're vlogging, you need this one in your kit. The big tripods, I have a really affordable one that works really well. So I'll link that one down below for like the main tall tripod. Some things it's like you can get away with the affordable options. Some things it's like you need to, like, don't waste your money on the cheap stuff. So I'll list all that down below for you guys and put you on. Also, kind of in the tech category, I do have some little things for my office that I got off of Amazon, like my mouse pad. I have a really cute little rose gold mouse pad. And then also I do have the Echo Show, the Amazon Alexa Echo in the kitchen, which if you guys don't know about Alexa or the Echo, basically this is the one that is actually a screen and you can talk to Alexa and ask Alexa to do all types of things. And it's just something really handy to have in the kitchen for recipes. It has like little games and activities that Ziya can play. It does video calling. You can tell it to like control smart stuff in your house. It's just a nice thing to have. And I like this one because it's aesthetically pleasing to have like the little screen sitting on the counter in the kitchen. So I do use and love my Echo. So that's just another little Amazon product to throw in there. Not a necessity, not like a, I wouldn't say it's like an all-time must-have product, but definitely nice to have if you've been looking at it, I would say. Why not? Treat yourself. And the last category is for pets. Well, specifically cats, because I have a cat, Bougie, obviously. So I don't have a dog, so I don't have any dog products to share with y'all as of now, maybe one day. But for cat owners, first things first, if you guys did not see the whole video that we did where we let Bougie try out a bunch of cat products, I'll link that video down below. Check that out for the full list of cat products. But the favorites from that video were number one, this little fish toy, which is an automatic flipping. I think of course the battery is out right now, but it's rechargeable. And what it does is when you touch it, it starts flopping around. And Bougie loves it. This was like one of the main toys that he actually was interested in, actually played with, kept him entertained. It actually looks really realistic and moves really realistically. So this is like a cute little something to get for your cat. And then the other thing that he really liked was this little treat ball. So it's just a little plastic ball. You put the cat treats in it. You can set the difficulty level, and then the cat has to like roll it around and get the treats out. So he really likes this. And then the two other things that I got for Bougie off of Amazon are his water fountain, because fun fact, cats do not like to drink still water that's just like sitting in a bowl. They're less likely to drink it. They like running water. So it's always good to have an actual fountain for your cat. And I got one that is just like sleek and simple and white. You know, I'm all about the aesthetic with most things. So I just found the one that was like the least obnoxious looking and also the most high quality looking. So I got a ceramic one, and it's plain white and it's really cute. I feel like it's nice enough to have like sitting out in your house. And it also works very well, and it filters the water. You can change out the filter. So it's just like a really nice cat water fountain. And then the other thing is the automatic feeder that I have for Bougie. So if I'm ever leaving him, going out of town, you know, normally cats are good to pretty much stay on their own overnight. And so all I have to do is make sure that he's fed. And so it comes in handy to have an automatic feeder. And the one that I have is pretty high tech. You know, you set the timer, and it's specifically built to where the cat cannot break into it, because I don't know what kind of cats y'all have, but Bougie is greedy and he's bad. So with any other type of feeder, sometimes they can like break into it and just eat all the food that was like meant to last for multiple days. But this one is really secure and built in a certain way to where they cannot get to the other food. They're only gonna get the food that's given to them at that time. So you can use it, like I said, if you're like going out of town overnight and you wanna set it to feed them, or if you just wanna use it every single day so that you don't have to get up and feed them. You can just have that set out every day, have the timer. It has multiple different options of like when you want to like set it up or when you want it to feed the cat. And like I said, I think the main thing about it is that it's secure to where the cat cannot get to the rest of the food. And yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it. Those are my current Amazon must-haves, Amazon favorites, basically all the things that I can recommend to you guys for now. Like I said, I'm probably forgetting some stuff. You know, there's so many different things you can get on Amazon, but these are kind of the main ones. I will be linking everything down below, probably adding extra links like I said, so check the description box if you are interested in anything that I showed. Comment down below, tell me what your must-have product is from Amazon. Share it with the squad, put us on, and yeah, that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.